Game on everybody, and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my opinion of the best Yu-Gi-Oh cards of 2019. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and following me on Twitch. You can also join my Discord, the link will be in the description. A little background about myself for you that don't know, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh as a child but only recently got into the competitive scene since the Lair of Darkness structure deck on April 20th, 2018. I had to relearn the mechanics since then, and my most recent big event at this time was YCS Pasadena, where I placed 84th out of 1,578 players. For this list, I am only looking at sets that have been released in the year 2019, and I am not considering reprints as top cards of this year. At number 16, we have CYNET Mining from Dark Neostorm. Since the limit of Lady Debug and Gazelle, this card has been a staple in not only Salamangreats, but in all Cybers decks. Simply discard a card to search a level 4 or lower Cybers monster from your deck can improve any consistency of a Cybers themed deck. At number 15, we have Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic from the structure deck Order of the Spellcasters. This card is pretty insane. This card is also the current longest Yu-Gi-Oh effect monster, so I'll give you the TLDR effect. It destroys cards with a really easy setup, it negates spells and trap effects, it cannot be targeted or destroyed by effects, and it can add a normal spell to the hand from your deck if it is destroyed by battle. If you haven't heard already, Pendulums are the best deck if it wasn't obvious already. At number 14, we have Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf from Savage Strike. This card is a staple 3 of in any Salamangreat deck. So far, a unique ability Salamangreats have, where this card effect allows you to add one Salamangreat spell or trap from your graveyard to your hand as a bonus disruption when you reset both Salamangreat Roar or Salamangreat Rage. At number 13, we have Borreload Savage Dragon from Savage Strike. This card is possibly one of the best boss monsters to end a combo on. To not only equip a link monster from your graveyard, it gains half the attack of the equipped monster, and it also gains that many negation based on how many link ratings that equipped monster has. Too bad link arrows when in the spell and trap zone don't matter, or at least not yet. At number 12, we have Topologic Zeroboros from the structure deck Rocket Revolt. This card is arguably a better Topologic Bomber and Trishbana. The ability just to banish all cards on the field to non-target remove everything is insane. Best part is that it comes right back stronger than ever before for every card that is banished. It comes back on your next standby phase with a bonus of 200 attack multiplied for every banished card on the field, which can easily lead to an OTK, leaving your opponent defenseless. At number 11, we have Cyber Dragon NACHSTE from Dual Power. This card was utilized in the meta, being able to special summon or set just to easily contact fuse cards your opponent controlled with Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. It was also used as an extender in Orcus to discard their engine pieces from their hand and then proceed full combo. Before we get into the next top 10, if you are enjoying the video so far, please leave a like, and if you're interested in supporting the channel and purchasing some of these cards for yourself, please use my TCG Player affiliate link in the description box below. At no extra cost to your order, by clicking that link before you shop, you help support my channel directly. Thank you in advance for your consideration. At number 10, we have Evil Hero Malicious Bane from the legendary Duelist Immortal Destiny set. Quite possibly one of the two most controversial cards from this set, as it is extremely short printed from the side set. However, hero fans just know how good this card is. During your main phase, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls that have equal or less attack than this card. So it easily can destroy all your opponent's monsters on the field and then proceed to beat them the same turn while your opponent has no monsters to defend themselves. At number 9, we have Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax from Dark Neostorm. Check this out! It can't be targeted with card effects, and it protects other monsters you control from battle, forcing your opponent to attack this 300 attack monster. On top of that, it gains the attack of the monster it battles if the card it is battling is special summon, which is literally almost every card in the game. If your opponent manages to get this card sent to the graveyard, you get the effect to shuffle one card on the field back into the deck as a bonus protection effect. At number 8, we have Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Slasher from Rising Rampage. This card has a hefty cost, but by simply banishing the top 8 cards of your deck, you can bring out this card for both offense, defense, extending, and a form of destruction. When it is already on the field and you didn't activate the special summon effect, you can banish 3 cards from your extra deck to target and destroy one face-up monster on the field. At number 7, we have Pot of Extravagance from Savage Strike. This card gave such a huge boost to rogue decks that don't utilize the extra deck. Almost any draw cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are the most powerful cards in the game. During main phase 1, you can banish 3 or 6 random cards face down from your extra deck and draw 1 card for every 3 cards banished. In decks that do not care about the extra deck, it allows players to draw valuable cards from the main deck to win their duels. At number 6, we have NIBIRU, the primal being from the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus tin. When the format shifts to be combo heavy, and you ask your opponent, how many summons was that? Hearing the sweet number 5 or larger is music to your ears when you have this card. To punish your opponent for overextending, just leaving them with a very large token and putting their combo to a halt really puts combo decks in their place. Just be sure to clear the token off the board or it will come back to haunt you. At number 5, we have IP Masquerena from Chaos Impact. The ability to link summon during your opponent's turn is a unique effect that this card possesses. Its most popular target is to link into Nightmare Unicorn, where you can easily disrupt your opponent's plays. Or you can link it into a much larger boss monster to protect them from destruction by your opponent's card effects. Pair this up with Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax or Topological Bomber Dragon, and your opponent is going to have a really bad time. At number 4, we have Black Luster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos from the Battles of Legends Heroes Revenge set. You'll find it more commonly played in decks that can link into it using a level 7 or higher monster to gain a bonus protection effect, and the longer it stays on the board, the more powerful it becomes after each battle, with the ability to gain 1500 attack, make a second attack, or banish 1 card on the field every time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle. At number 3, we have Fantastical Dragon Phantasme from Savage Strike. This card gets special summoned from your hand when your opponent special summons a link monster, then you get to draw cards equal to the amount of link monsters your opponent controls plus 1. So you get a free body on the field, you get to draw cards, fix your hand by shuffling cards you don't need at that moment to be in your hand during your turn. Then, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets your monsters, you can discard 1 card from your hand to negate and destroy the monster that activated its effect. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, drawing cards and having interruptions are always great to include in all your decks. At number 2, we have Apollousa Bow of the Goddess from Rising Rampage, another generic Link 4 boss monster that only requires 2 monsters that aren't tokens. This card is more focused on monster negations up to the total of its attack in increments of 800. This card can potentially have 2 to 4 negates unless you manage to boost its attack by another 800 to gain another negation. And finally, at number 1, if you haven't guessed it already, it's Dingirsu, the Orchestra of the Evening Star from Dark Neostorm. This card does it all. It's generic, easy to summon, can protect everything on your field from destruction that isn't once per turn, and when it is summoned, it can non-target send an opponent's card to the graveyard or attach a banished machine monster as material for the extra destruction protection. It synergizes so well with its own archetype as well, being able to create follow-up plays on your next turn for the very long grind games. Please let me know what you thought of my opinions of the best Yu-Gi-Oh cards of 2019, and let me know if I maybe missed any other cards. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more content, and follow me on Twitch where I play Yu-Gi-Oh against viewers and subscribers. Don't forget about my TCG Player affiliate link to help support the channel. The links will all be in the description box below. I'll see you guys all next time. I'm out of here.